What's up, guys, and welcome back to Base TV. I'm Eric, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected and men stop simping. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
What's it like getting rejected?
What's it like getting rejected?
Yeah, have you ever been rejected?
Dude, I get rejected a lot.
By who?
By a lot of people.
Ooh, damn, you out there shooting shots like that?
No, I'm not shooting shots, but like, no, I feel like, no, here's the thing. I don't
Listen
think I
up.
get rejected, like, right off the bat. Like, it seems like the other person's into it. And then, like, as, like, weeks go on, I think that's when the rejection comes. It's not rejection, it's just losing interest in me fast.
Unfortunately, talking to 35 guys at a time will make some lose interest.
Yo, the way you said that was comedy, dude. He's just losing it, just be fast.
Really fast.
Oh my god.
Like, they don't even wait it out to see, like, maybe it could. It's just like, nope. But it's okay, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I love being by myself. I love being lonely. I actually do. I actually love it. Unlike you need someone.
Dude.
Me, I'm good. I'm good on my own.
Holy shit.
These modern women think this is crazy, but men experience this treatment daily.
Y'all, when women get rejected, oh, it's deep. I don't know what it is, but we do not handle it well. Actually, I do know what it is, and I'm gonna tell you in this video. Women desire to be desired. Okay, that is something you're gonna see in every woman. She wants to be desired. Some people allow their desire to run them. Some people can harness their desire, but all women deep down want to be desired.
Modern women are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Rejection is impossible.
And so when she's not desired or does not feel desirable, she takes that internally. I mean, it makes her sad. It can cause depression. It can cause anxiety. It can cause you to feel like you're not good enough. It can cause hopelessness. I mean, it gets very deep. Because of that, I think a lot of women don't put themselves out there. I think it boils down to one simple thing, that as women, we have to accept that looks matter. And we can fight it, we can argue it, but looks matter. And when a man's not attracted to us, it hits deep. Because most men are rejecting you because they're not attracted to you.
If a woman talks about rejection, she gets sympathy, but men are told to toughen up.
Did you know that hot girls get rejected more than guys? Yeah. It's actually wild. They're actually the most rejected human ever because hot women, they get a lot of attention. So a lot of guys hit on them because of their external appearance. And they're like, then they get to know them and they're like, oh, you're actually not my type. And then they're not as interested anymore because she opened her mouth. No, just kidding.
Definitely has nothing to do with the extreme delusions of these women.
But the problem is because they have so many different types of people hitting on them, you're not always going to get your type. She's not always going to be your type. So yeah, be nice to the hot girls. They get rejected more than the average human and they need some loving too. So go hit on a hot girl today and, get to know her a little bit. Don't be mean, be nice.
It's all good to hit on a hot girl until you piss her off.
What about minimum income?
50 minimum.
What age do you want your ideal man to be?
Right now, 19 to like 23. Most 25.
What about race? White, black, or Asian?
I don't care.
Any?
I don't discriminate.
What race haven't you dated?
Honestly, black.
You've dated white and Asian and
Yeah,
Hispanic.
but that's not by choice.
But you would date a black guy.
I would.
There will be no challenge today.
What about height?
Height, maybe like 5'9" to like 6'1".
5'9", for real?
Yeah.
That's reasonable. Can they be obese or not?
I mean, I do like to go to the gym, so I would hope that my ideal man would too.
A 19-year-old student making $60K. Crazy world we live in.
He's like, making his life a little better for himself, and yeah.
What about minimum income?
Honestly, I don't really care about income as long as he's like making an effort for himself, you know what I mean?
All right, but like realistically, like
Maybe like 60 minimum.
really, 60? That's reasonable for you?
For now. As
Yeah.
long as he has like bigger goals and trust the process, man. Trust the process.
The chances of you finding a guy is 2.6%.
Oh.
That's actually not that bad.
Okay.
That's only 3 out of 5 cat bags. So you're not going to
Alright.
be a, single old lady with a bunch of cats. So that's
Thank
good.
God.
Thankfully, this woman has some realistic expectations.
You date a guy who owned an AR-15.
If there's a good reason for it, yeah, sure.
Self-defense.
That is a wild gun for self-defense to own.
Wait, why is that?
Why? Yeah.
Why is that?
Why would that be a wild gun for self-defense?
Well, I mean, it seems a little extreme compared to like a
I want to extremely defend myself if I have to.
Well, no, for like, just like, you could just get a...
Hang on, if I'm going to defend myself with a gun, the purpose of it is to terminate the other person, correct? That's what I'm defending myself for. Why would I give a shit if I had too much of an advantage? Why would I care about that? Don't I want maximum advantage?
Funny thing is, she doesn't know what that is. She's just speaking for the sake of it.
Everyone says nice guys finish last. I'm here to tell you, not only will nice guys not finish last, they won't finish at all. At least not with a real woman anywhere in sight. Here's the truth. Your nice guy tendencies are the exact thing sending women running the other direction. And I get how it can be so confusing. Every time you treat a woman like she's better than you, every time you say yes when you want to say no, and every time you compromise your own values to be accepted.
Yeah, women want you to spit on them. What's up with these modern women?
You are undermining your self-worth. And that is what she feels. Women don't respond to what you do. They respond to your energy. And here's what you really need to understand. You can't expect someone to see your value until you see your value. So forget about finishing last. See what happens when you start putting yourself first.
It's sad that guys raised by good mothers are not valued.
So I'm out having dinner with my girl. And I want y'all to just notice something. There's women, all eating there. Women, all eating there. Women. And let's not forget right there too, because they're everywhere. Oh my God. I don't normally go out, but when I do, I go out with my girls, and I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date.
It's because of these modern women. Men prefer peace.
All women are 304s. Nope. There is no such thing as traditional women anymore. Wrong. Women simply aren't worth it. What does that even mean? I am so tired of all of this negativity. Are you going to insist that masculinity is about growth, suffering, and overcoming difficult things, and then just not date because it's hard? Are some of you really so pessimistic and self-hating that you will just resign yourself to never feeling love and affection? Are you really going to sit here and insist that you have all of the answers to dating?
Men and women complete each other. Not possible if women try to become men.
And then just refuse to pass those answers on to a woman who is ready and willing to please you? Tell me, what battle are you even fighting? You insist there's a problem, but you aren't trying to actually solve it? What is the point of all of this other than to just kick and scream? There are a lot of great women out there looking for men with your values. Go meet them, be strong in your convictions, and enjoy the life that you can create with them. Because the negativity has got to stop.
Any of these men who have stopped dating are much happier.
If you're a 5, then you're like very like average.
Yes.
If you're like an 8,
because 5 out of 10 people would be with you.
No, that's not what that's not what it is.
No, I'm saying
how many people would be with you. It's not how many people would be with you. It's like 10 is physical perfection.
Yes. I understand that. Okay. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Not because 10 guys would sleep with you. Like you could have a girl who's like a 7 and 10 guys would all sleep with her. But that doesn't mean that she's a 10.
Yeah, I didn't factor in that who would sleep with me in my rating.
We're talking about off of attractiveness.
It's not about how many men would sleep with you.
They don't know how to rank themselves, but they still think they're 10s. Crazy work.
This is a question for the men. If you're not a man, keep scrolling. Okay, so men. Why are we hating women? Why are we hating women? I feel like women are hating men and men are now hating women. They don't want to get married. They don't want to live with them. They, they just want to be single forever. Like, what's going on here? Are all you men into men now?
Men don't hate women. Unfortunately, it's the opposite.
Like, what's going on? I'm so confused. I feel like we're creating a divide here, folks. Can we come back together? I love men. And I want men to start loving women again. Like, I don't know. What do we need to do? Let me know and I can try to get the congregation together and we could try to move forward so we can all start loving each other again. I don't know. What am I missing? Can you please fill me in? I'm very, 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 very confused. Okay, thanks.
Feminism brings too much drama to men, and modern-day men prefer to avoid that altogether.
And I feel like we need to bring back the term woo. Now, wooing is to actually do things that, you know, a woman likes, to entice her, to invite her to places that you will enjoy and she will enjoy. Nowadays, yeah, guys are bringing to the quote-unquote metaphorical table that I'm going to be around. If you need someone to cuddle up with, I'll be here. If you need someone to talk to, I'll be here. But when we're talking about the romantic side of a relationship, for some people, the romance is alive and kicking, okay? For others, it is very much dead. They are very much in a state in their relationship where it's just pure servitude. And I'm not talking to one another. I'm talking about existing in life.
Men don't like wasting resources on these self-centered, narcissistic modern women.
So you have the couple that live together and seem like everything's cushy, but inside that home, he goes to work, she goes to work, they pay their bills, they come back, they watch TV, they might get the odd takeaway, have a little time in the bedroom, and then that's it. That's the relationship. There is no romance. When we start seeing romance again, I feel like the dating game will change.
We'll start seeing romance when men stop being scared of women taking half their wealth.
One of the biggest challenges women face today, a lack of real role models. For men, there are countless figures to look up to, athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders who embody discipline, strength, and success. But for women, the mainstream role models are figures like Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, and others pushing the idea that success means selling yourself online, chasing clout, and prioritizing fame over values. That's why parenting matters more than ever. A lot of parents today don't actually parent.
Men have to make their value. Women get to sell their value that they're born with.
They let social media, celebrities, and influencers raise their daughters. And the result, a generation of women lost in the noise, chasing superficial validation instead of true fulfillment. Man, this is why becoming a strong leader, a great father, and a man of values is crucial, because the next generation of women will be shaped by the kind of men we choose to be today.
The only powerful role model for these women is Wizard Liz. Look at the standards she promotes.
When a woman says that you're controlling, toxic, insecure for not wanting your girl to go party 4 or 5 nights a week and get drunk and put herself in these sorts of situations, that's basically essentially just shaming language. You're trying to shame men out of using our masculine instincts to keep her out of positions that put the relationship at risk. And I do think it's the case that if you're going out and partying and getting drunk and being around these kinds of people in these kinds of environments, you are putting your relationship at risk. Would you be okay with your long-term monogamous boyfriend going to the strip club?
Men having standards is a crime, but women having ridiculous standards is preached.
No.
Why not?
Well, he's like seeing all the naked bitches.
Don't you trust him?
Yeah, but I feel like the strip club is different than going out to the...
How? There's a less likely chance of those strippers having any interest in fucking your boyfriend than the men at the nightclubs that you're going to wanting to fuck you. All the guys in the club at the party want to pursue you sexually, romantically. The men that go to nightclubs, none of the strippers want to fuck them. They think they're a joke. They think they're clowns. They have no respect for the guys that go to strip clubs.
Logic is wasted on women. Thankfully, she was called out on her double standards.
I've just seen this video of this guy going on about how he wouldn't want to date a girl that goes out all the time and parties and stuff because he finds it really unattractive. Like, what's a single girl supposed to do at the weekend apart from go out with her friends? And surely, while you're out having a good time with your friends, you could possibly meet someone and it could turn into something, right? So you could possibly be going out to meet someone to stay in with. So how could that be unattractive? Because that's like the old school way of actually meeting people. You might get chatted up in a pub or whatever. But apparently it's unattractive now. What else are they going to do? Just sit in their house, in their bedroom, looking at 4 walls? If you're going to judge someone just because they go to the pub at the weekend, you're a bit of a dick.
So it's basically wrong when a man has standards. The hypocrisy is crazy.
What you leaving in 2024 that you're not bringing into 2025? Man?
I beg your pardon?
Men is crazy. Why you say that? Why you leaving them in 2024? They're full of lies. How many bodies you catch in 2024? I
Actually, 0. I've just recycled.
How many were you recycling?
3, but we need to recycle.
And how many you trying to catch in 2025?
2, maybe. 2.
Because you can't recycle because you said you're leaving them.
Yes, I'm leaving the 3, but I'm gonna get 2 more to recycle into 2026.
Now that we're in 2025, we can see which gender has left which.
Man with money is expected to share, but a woman with money is told she doesn't need a man. Same income, totally different rules. Let me explain before you get mad. In our culture, men are taught from day one that if they're not earning, they're failing. If they can't provide, they're not real men. If they don't pick up the check, they're broke or stingy. A man's value is often reduced to his financial output. Now flip the script. When women become successful, we don't expect them to carry anybody. In fact, we celebrate it as a form of freedom. Yes, queen, you're independent. She doesn't need a man. He's expected to provide, but she's expected to escape. Because if we really want partnership, then we need to stop placing all the financial burden on one side, while celebrating freedom on the other.
Women don't need a man until they're in trouble. In life or death, feminism isn't what you rely on.
What do you think young guys are doing with their time and energy? Porn, social media, video games, the beast, the false prophet, and the antichrist. That's what they're doing. Single guys in your 20s, here's what we know. 68% of guys in their 20s today are not dating a woman, not intending to date a woman, have no actual interest in a relationship with a female, and are making no movement toward marriage whatsoever. The last few years, a lot of young men just moved home with their mother.
Feminism plays a major part in this. Men can't be men with women trying to be men too.
Have no intention of ever moving out until they can find a girlfriend in her 20s or 30s with a good job and low expectations. And then their hope is to move into her house and have her pick up where mom left off. And what these are generational curses and bad patterns that are destroying young men. Destroying young men. And today, young men are an endangered species. And everything in our culture is to absolutely remove their masculinity and to ruin their legacy.
Marriage for men isn't worth it. More risk than reward.
So, what's your New Year's resolution?
To become a better person.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Next question. We listen and we don't judge. What's your craziest confession of 2024?
Okay, so I had this ex, I really liked him, and I didn't want him to go, so I kind of said I was pregnant, but I was.
We don't judge. Keep going.
And then he went to told his dad like ASAP, and I was like, and then they're like, we're gonna take you to the hospital. I was like, no. So they brought me a pregnancy test, and obviously it came out negative, and I was like, okay, hooray. And then he's gone. I'm happy he's gone because that's a bitch.
I can't see any patriarchy. I don't know what world these women are living in.
Got back from dinner with my girlfriends. We're all like late 30s women living in San Diego, like very successful, jobs on our own. Like most of us have master's degrees, and we're all single. And a big part of our conversation tonight was like, what does that mean? Like, what does the future hold? And I think that, I mean, we've tried, we've all dated, and it just doesn't seem like there's men who are there to date right now. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some sort of like millennial crisis. Like, I really don't know what the issue is.
Women must accept the simple fact that men don't want to date.
But it's just like, we're all financially independent and we're looking for something beyond that. Like, yeah, you can bring money, like, yeah, but do you have emotional intelligence? And that's like what a huge part of our conversation was tonight, is that our standards have just gotten so high. And if there are guys who don't meet that, like, I think that we've gotten to the conclusion that we're fine with that and we're fine with being on our own.
They all want emotional intelligence until he calls you out on your BS. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe. And you can click on the screen to watch more videos. Peace out.